Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm sorry for being a little MIA, I guess, the last few days. I guess I kind of fell down like a little bit of a ruminating spiral, like thing going on where I think it's really Jesus. It's easy nowadays to really start thinking about, I mean, especially if you're in this community or not necessarily my community, but just the trans or queer community. It's easy to feel really disheartened. We have media really driving it home how not in support of us, of our existence, that people are. If all these things that are made to make us feel small and helpless and, powerless, it's all meant to make us feel like we have no other choice other than to go into the shadows and to hide away and to stay stealth and to not come out and to detransition and to not be us, not exist, not be anything visible, because it could make people uncomfortable because we're the problem, right? Apparently. And it's easy for me at least to really let that get to me and to forget that, the media and all these things that we're seeing, they're meant to make us feel that way. They're meant to make us hide. They know we're not going anywhere. And even if they don't, they're damn sure gonna learn. And they're gonna learn every second of every day. Because we're not going anywhere. They're gonna learn it right now. They're gonna learn it tomorrow. They're gonna see 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 50 years from now that we're not going anywhere. It doesn't matter how hard they try. It doesn't matter how much they stack against us to make us feel helpless, to make us want to hide away and not dare be ourselves, not dare feel like we have a place in this world, in this country. They're going to learn really soon that we're not going anywhere and that there are lots and lots and lots of people who see us as people, who want us to be a part of society just as we simply want to be. And they can do all of this, they can do these things, but it's hurting the American people. It's not just hurting trans people. There's other things. There's executive orders that they're putting through that are hurting, or trying to put through that are hurting more than just trans people or queer people or immigrants. It's hurting everyone. I mean, I've seen videos of like farmers, kind of younger farmers who voted for Trump and are being hurt by I think like subsidies that he's cut, that Biden had in place. That were, helping farmers with funds and stuff. And the things that he's cutting, things that are trying to be cut, like Medicaid and all these things, it's not just, black people that are impoverished, like a lot of the conservatives think. It's not just minorities. It's, there's lots of people in rural America, lots of white people in rural America that rely on these systems. I mean, they're fucking it up. They really are. And they're gonna learn really soon, as more and more people wake up and realize that we, the people, that's who we stand for. We do not stand in a box. We do not stand within any confines. Of course, we do have like individual groups and, demographics, but at large, we all are being affected the same way by the people at the top. It's not left versus right. And even though there's a lot of, flack being thrown between the left and the right, mainly the right. I think the left are mainly just trying to defend themselves. It's what we're trying to do. It's what I'm trying to do. I think that that more people on the right, and I hope if there's any right-leaning people out there that are watching this, I hope you realize we're not in separate boats. We're in the same boat, you and I. And it's these people at the top who are screwing us both, who are screwing our families, our futures, any plans we had, any dreams. They're distracting you. And they're making you really see it as us versus them. Go back to like things like the Reagan administration, getting rid of the fairness doctrine, where news had to be unbiased, had to report, the positions of both sides in an unbiased way. That they make their millions off of keeping you angry, off of keeping you, off of like curating the way you think of this, off of putting a collar and a leash on you and guiding you down this path of thinking, and and then you think that all the things that they want you to think, you target the people they want you to target. You're as distracted and as in the dark as they want you to be. But people are waking up because they're screwing us all the same. The rich are richer than ever. The young people, the poor, are struggling more than ever to afford just life itself, I think it's really important to not forget that we have the numbers and that it is in the media's best interest, especially right-leaning media, especially platforms like Twitter and, anything funded by these billionaires that are conservative and that conservatism, serves their best interests. I think it's really important to remember that they want us to feel helpless. I mean, how often is it that you see a post on your feed that makes you feel like, oh, they're doing something else to us? But how often is it that you see a post on your feed that's, someone or many people who are expressing that they stand with us? There are people that stand with us. There are people that aren't asleep. They can try to convince us that we're in ruins, that we're helpless, that we can't pull through this. But frankly, I don't believe them. I really don't. No matter how much they try to tell us this. I mean, I think that, I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's like historically, I think it's like 3.5% of a population has to, I don't know if it's like just to protest in general or something. Look that up, please. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's like Jarvis is gonna answer. Jarvis, look up. But it's something like 3.5% of a population has to, to protest or something like that to make the government realize like, oh shit, that's enough of a we're getting fucked, to, let's chill out. It's something, basically, I'm saying we have the numbers, we have what it takes. The only thing they have over us is our belief in ourselves. The only thing that they can do to make us not have a chance of pulling through this is try to make us not believe in ourselves and our own ability to stand tall against all of this. We, the people, it doesn't matter what you are, it doesn't matter your color, your religion. I know when the phrase "we the people" was first written, it wasn't necessarily representing all the people of the United States, but today it does. It means the people, the working class, the people who are having the wool pulled over their eyes, the people who are not in the dark, and they're damn sure trying to fight back against all of this. I don't have all the answers. I don't know everything that we can be doing. I know there's probably more that I could be doing, and I'm looking forward to learning how to be of more use. And basically I'm saying, don't let them get a hold of your mind and, your belief in yourself, your belief in us. You are not alone in this. You're not the only one. And that's not meant to make you feel invalid, like, oh, suck it up. There's plenty of people suffering alongside you. No, I'm saying that we have it. We the people have it. And one way that, I have a tendency when I'm ruminating and thinking of, worst case scenario, to really think of like, what would happen if it is worst case scenario? What if they drive this country to an actual revolution? What will I do? I'll revolt. I'll join the like what else is there to do? Basically, I'm saying that as long as we don't fall into their trap of trying to make us feel helpless, like there's nothing we can do. There's 350 million people in this country. 350 million people. We have to stand tall. We have to stand together, no matter what happens. And I'll be glad to be proven wrong or proven, my worries are ridiculous, pointless, overreactions. I'd be happy to have those proven to be. I'd be happy for everything to be fine in 4 years, and we get a president who's on the left, and there's a lot more people with their eyes open who actually see that the culture war is bullshit and that people are just people, whether they're different from you or not. We have to stand tall because we're all getting fucked the exact same way. I'd be happy to be proven wrong, and in 4 years we get a more left-leaning president, and there's more people with their eyes open at that point, and people on the right realize that we are all the people. Whether we're different than each other, like regardless of any differences or similarities, we, the people, are what this country is about. We're supposed to be about, fighting for the best quality of life for all the people. That's the whole point. If that's not the point, then what is? There's no fulfillment. There's no genuine fulfillment. I mean, people can be misguided and think that, enacting terrible things and putting themselves at the top at the expense of other people is going to make them fulfilled, but I promise you it won't. They might have a few little extra toys, but they're not going to be genuinely fulfilled. They're going to be at the top seething. Lifting each other up is the only way for anyone to be fulfilled. But yeah, when I get into the, the tendencies to ruminate and think of like, oh, like what's like the worst case scenario? Like what's the worst that can happen? Like how bad can this really get? And I think of like, oh, if a revolution happens, then I will be a part of the like what else is there to do other than to do? We have to do. Whatever this whole entire thing throws at us, whatever comes our way, we do, we act, we fight back. We don't curl up and feel sorry for ourselves as individuals, because we're not just individuals. We are a lot of fucking people. Basically, I know I've just been like yapping, but these are things that I'm trying to tell myself, and keep in mind, because I mean, there's times that I do feel that I can slip into a mindset of feeling like hopeless, or, oh, what's another thing, like, oh, what are they doing now? But that's what they're trying to do. Shock and awe, or flood the zone, as they call it. Whatever it is, it's meant to make you feel that way. Don't give them what they want. That's what they want. Don't give them what they want. We the people, all the people, will pull through. If they destroy this country, I don't think they want the entire country to go under. But if they push it to that point, I'm not just gonna like sit on the sinking ship. We can't just sit on the sinking ship. We have to throw them overboard so it sinks slower, and then get to repairing it and whatever. You know what I mean? Basically, I'm not perfect at articulating everything I think on this, and I'm still learning. I don't have all the answers in the world, but I know that we have the numbers. We have the ability to protest, the ability to withhold our labor. They have no country without us, without the people. They have nothing without the people. We are society. We are everything. So we have to talk to each other. We have to try to understand each other. We have to stop letting them control the ways we think. If you're left-leaning, you have to stop letting them. If you're left-leaning and you find yourself feeling hopeless, you have to stop letting them make you feel hopeless. It's not about what they want. Fuck what they want. What do we want? We want to make it through this. So let's make it through this. If you're right-leaning and you're letting them pull the wool over your eyes and think certain things and target certain people, get a hold of your mind. Stop letting them tell you what to think and how to feel, and letting them paint anything in a particular way against any group. Think about who is telling you these things. What do they gain from having you feel this way about this particular thing? Who is backing them? Who is financially backing them? How does this help them? Whose interests is this narrative serving? Is it yours? Is it helping you to think that the trans boogeyman is right around the corner? I don't think it's helping you. I think it's helping them. It's not helping the people on either side. We have to open our eyes. We have to realize that we have the numbers, and that, if things are falling apart, if they're truly, then we have to realize that, whatever the state things are, and whether this person's overreacting or whether this person's not, or whether it really is this bad, or whether it's, whether it'll be fine, we'll figure it out. Whatever the case, we can't just stand by. We can't think the things that they want us to think, no matter what side we're on. We can't let them tell us how to feel. We have to keep reminding ourselves, keep embracing community, finding community, creating, fostering community, sticking close to one another, and knowing that on the other side of this, there's hundreds of millions of people who have a place to call home and don't despise each other. Stop letting them divide you. But yeah, that's just, I don't know what this yap session was about. I'm still kind of like not fully awake yet for today, but I know I just haven't uploaded in a few minutes, but a few days. Sorry, not a few minutes. But yeah, these are the things that I've had on my mind, and I guess it's easy to start ruminating, and I'm happy to be proven. I'm happy to have my worries proved as a overreaction. But I don't know, things might get scary. But I know that I'm not gonna curl up in a ball and just accept it. I'm staying on the path right now while things are, somewhat okay-ish, to get myself in the best state I can be. I'm gonna keep moving towards the goals that I'm working on for myself, staying on HRT, trying to get in better shape, finding community, talking to people, and making sure that I'm, moving in the best direction so I can be the best that I'm able to be for the people around me and for all people. I'm just one person, you're just one person, but together we are so much more than just one person. So just try to not let yourself ruminate. Don't feel hopeless. It's easy, especially if you're not very social. I find it pretty easy to just kind of, sit in your room and think like, oh wow, I'm just me, and it feels like the world's ending. What am I gonna do? I'm just one person. I can barely even find the energy to go like grab something to eat. I feel so depressed, or this or that. But we're all out here doing that same thing, feeling that same way at times. You're not alone in this. I promise you, you're not alone in this. The person hearing these words right now, you're not alone in this. So talk to each other and listen to each other. Listen to each other's thoughts and share experiences, share anecdotes and stories, lift each other up. keep reminding yourself that you're not alone in this, because you're not. No matter whether you fall into that line of thinking, it's never true. So the only battle really is keeping yourself from making the mistake of believing that that's the case when it's not. I think that'll be it for this little ramble session. I do want to make more videos soon, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to connect with me on other social media, I'm very active on Bluesky. It's really the only social media I use outside of Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, I also have my Twitch channel and my second YouTube channel. All three of those, Twitch, second channel, and Bluesky, will be linked in the description if you guys want to connect with me in other places. Oh, also forgot to mention, if you would like to support the channel more, then liking and subscribing is greatly appreciated. But if you don't want to, I'm just grateful that you chose to watch the video to this point. And I appreciate you. Thank you. I also want to say thank you to all my lovely members that are making this into a dream come true. Hopefully someday I can do all this full time, but you guys are helping me along the way, and anyone watching is helping a dream come true. So I'm very grateful. But my members are O-Slime, Mr. Onyx, Pirate, Griffin, Oaken, Airy, Hazel, Village Drifter, Iron Demon, Radiant Foxy, Coco, Euclid, Ardea, Isla, Raya Jones, Tearful Link, Luna Muna, Katie, Swift Sam, Lujan, Ace Trainer Ellie, Instant Regret, Rindrop, Ellie, Moldy Man, Emily, Marlowe's Corner, Harmony, MC Gaming. I don't know how to say your name. I think it's someone who changed their name. I don't know. It's GAEMFEIF. If you see this, please tell me in the comments how to pronounce your name. Lemon, Queen Moon, Realfield, Maya, Leon, Liana, Octosquid, Mabel, Bacon Bit, Renegoo MH, B Myers, Ray, Slime Lime, and lastly, thank you all so very much for supporting my channel and making this a dream come true. I appreciate you all so very much, and anyone watching, thank you so much for giving me even a second of your time. I appreciate you, and I know some of this rant or yap, not rant, ramble, might have come off as corny or goofy or whatever, but I don't know. I hope I am overreacting, but if not, I know that we have the numbers. The world is not ending without a fight. That's all I know. So if things do get bad, I'm happy to fight for it because I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me a second of your time with this video and with any videos of mine that you watch. I appreciate you. Please stay safe, take care of yourself, drink water, so hopefully you feel better, and yeah, just take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys very, very soon. I love you. 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 Bye, guys.